Everybody, welcome back to the Mad Rat House on this Thursday afternoon. I had a bargain at a toy shop this week of all places when I took Alfie to buy his helmet to learn to ride his bike without stabilisers, which, bless him, he's tried, he can't do yet. So they're going back on. But anyway, these calendars, I got 3 of them. I got 2 of this one and this one. And they were 20p each, and because I was buying the last 3, the lady just gave them to me all for 10p each. So 10p per calendar. Can't go wrong, can you? And some of these images are really, really cool. Mainly bought it for the animals in this one, and I bought 2 so that Alfie can do some collage with the animals too. I'm going to try and channel my best version of Dee Dee I can and do a journal page, but I thought I'd just quickly flip through. These ones have got some really, really funny witty one-liners in. This one says, to be sure of hitting the target, shoot first and call whatever you hit the target, which is the moral of my stream pretty much. That's what happened here. And I also love in these big calendars, the big square piece of cardboard that you get, because that is super useful. So there'll be 3 of those. Let's get them out. They're super useful, whether you want to use it as a canvas, you can do, or for packaging up things to send in the post and what have you. Or cutting small things, but this is always super useful. So that's a bonus too. Let's have a look. How's best to do this? Let's fold it backwards. And we've got, and I'm not sure about the people version, exactly what I'm doing. I'm still a really, really newbie at collage, like proper collage. Hi Darla, hi Dinah. But we can see. And I can always send some pieces in happy mails and things. This one, it says, sometimes I wake up grumpy, other times I let her sleep. My husband would say that's me. He's here in the background, by the way. It's school holidays, so he's here. Alfie's not here today, but Andrew is. Oh, is Ustream playing up, Karen? Just for a change. I don't know why they can't sort it out. Next we have, I just got lost in thought. It was unfamiliar territory. Seeing these, they're not very focused. I'm not sure whether I'll do anything with these, but for 10p I just had to have it. Shell says hello. No. He said hello. He's playing with his phone. He's probably playing a football game or pool or something. And there's the target one that's on the cover. Some of these could make interesting journal pages, I guess. Or if I can't, then we all know a lady who can. Or several ladies who can and will. If you aim at nothing, you'll hit it every time. Again, moral for this stream. And me with all sports pretty much. I can't aim or kick. Hi Dorothy! And hit anything I'm supposed to. Now he gets so cross with me. Boy, those French, they have a different word for everything. That one's not quite so funny, I don't think. Not to me anyway. But he's funny looking. Well, putting a funny face anyway. If anybody's got any ideas, I love this one. This one makes me think of Ange. I'm not sure she's stuck in, but this might have to be sent to Ange. I like long walks, especially when they are taken by people who annoy me. Reminds me of Ange and all her not so pleasant co-workers. Little girl with curlers in her hair. I remember having curlers in my hair like that when I was little. No, I had super, super, super long hair, so My mum, if I really wanted curly hair, my hair was, because it was so long and heavy, it didn't curl very well and it didn't hold the curl. So my mum used to tie my hair in rags and make me sleep overnight in them to get any sort of curl in my hair. Was like waist length when I was a little girl. But yeah. So yeah, I think this one, Angie's doing her she wants handwritten notes for one of her journals, so I'm going to send her one. So I think I might have to send this one. Might have to send this to Ange. You had rags in yours too, Dorothy. Yeah. But it didn't do much. It was lovely and curly for about an hour, and then that was it. Hi, Julie. Julie's another one that would rock a lot of these images in her journaling. She uses a lot of different images. I'm just beginning, but yeah, this one has Angie's name on it. I'm just going through a couple of bargain calendars I got at the weekend. 10p each. And then we're going to use the bunny image to do a Easter journal page. Vacation begins when Dad says, I know a shortcut. Really nice. A lot of these images are vintage. I think actually most of them are vintage images. Nice vintage car and the children and the backgrounds and things. So this one might be useful for collage. Like there's a tree that you could cut up and put in something else. I don't know. But I will try. This one's cute. This one's Alfie. I get enough exercise just pushing my luck. This is Alfie's saying. This definitely applies to Alfie, especially this past weekend. All that child wants to ever do is play football. And he has to be cajoled into doing other things. Once we start doing other things, he enjoys them, like we were doing the gardening and things. But if you ever ask him what his suggestion is to do, go to the park and play football. Even if it's bedtime, he wants in the dark. Go to the park and play football, please. Oh, I like her dress. I always take life with a grain of salt, plus a slice of lemon and a shot of tequila. That's a good quote too. Especially for some of our fibs in the corner bar. The dress is really pretty. And the tights. Cool one. A cute baby. I never forget a face, but in your case, I'd be glad to make an exception. I like that one. Yeah, at least he wants to play outside. That's all he wants is outside, outside. Doesn't matter rain, shine. Outside, please. In his football kit, which he has several versions of now because he cannot keep clean. Women who seek to be equal to men lack ambition. So true. So true. We don't want to be equal, do we? We want to be superior. Definitely. Yeah, not so that. A shoe shop with tights in the background and like a leotard and all sorts of things there. Looking at her hair, I say this is probably sort of 50s, isn't it? 1950s. Where there's a will, there's a relative. True for all those that have big families. I certainly do. This one's a much older one, maybe 1900s about. Yeah, it looks very Victorian. I don't want to zoom in too much, but you can see very, very Victorian dress and Victorian morning outfits. Cool. Again, I have no idea what I'm going to do with these, but I'll probably do something, or I'll just happy mail them out for 10p. Good judgment comes from experience, and experience, well, that comes from poor judgment. Isn't that the truth? Skiing on, cutting it off there, he's like skiing on some massive blocks of ice. You see? Strange thing to do, but there you go. Which way was I going? This way. And I think that's it. Yep, that's it. That's the ones for this calendar. So there's got some good sayings and some that can be cut out and some pictures, and like I keep saying, 10p. Originally it was 4.99. So 10p we had a bag. Oh no, originally it was 9.99. UK 9.99, US 14.99. Canada 17.99. 10p. Yeah, definitely cut up in collage. So there's that one. And this one, oh cute, I need that. Mother's Love calendar, and it's got lots of cute animals in. So there's got some sayings in here too, so a lot of them are quite twee. But I just love the animals. A mother understands what a child does not say. A lot of these I shall be using the animals for collage and things, even framing. You know, you could have a nice animal frame there. No rats in it, sadly. So there's the horses. Mum, when thoughts of you are in our hearts, we are never far from home. Little lambs climbing all over the U there. This one, that one's quite glossy. This one doesn't seem to be as glossy. This one's quite matte. Cute kitten, look how cute she is. Her mother's love is the fuel that enables you to do the impossible. Oh look, so cute. So cute. I want one. This is what I'm going to use in a minute. The baby bunny. We are born of love. Love is our mother. I'm going to turn, I'm not sure about both bunnies because they don't really fit well. Or if they do, I'll cut them up. But I'm going to try and turn this bunny into the Easter bunny. Going to try. And use napkins and collage and paint and all that good stuff. I'm going to have a go. Haven't done a messy journal page in ages, so we'll have a go. And there's this one. Nobody knows of the work it makes to keep the home together. Nobody knows of the steps it takes. Nobody knows but mother. And cute little lemurs. Lemurs, some baby ones, so adorable. And this one. All of the gifts life has to offer, a loving mother is the greatest of them all. It's such cute, the puppy, so cute. And the mummy. Yeah. This one is Alfie's favourite, of course, because it's giraffes and they're both called Theo. Mother's heart is a patchwork of love, so I'm sure the giraffes will be doing something with. Ashes will be going to the zoo at the end. We're going to the farm, the community farm next week, where there's all different farm animals to cuddle and stroke and feed. And then at the end of the month we'll be going to the big wildlife park where there are giraffes. Hi Vicky! It's a cute one. Mummies are just big little girls. Cute little lion. What is paw on his mum's nose. So cute. So this one, not really digging the sayings as much, but I'm definitely loving the animals. And this one, Alfie will love this one. That's why I've got 2 copies. Luckily there are 2 copies of this. So one for me to do something with and one for him to have for doing things with. My mum is a never-ending song in my heart of comfort, happiness and being. I may sometimes forget the world the words, but I always remember the tune. And I do have to work on, at some point, this will be a future stream, a scrapbook for him for all the trips we've made in the past couple of years. I've got all bits of ephemera that needs sticking in, and then we saw elephants at the zoo in October, so maybe one of these pages can be used for that. I don't know if April's been given birth yet. I haven't checked either. I know they were thinking that she was about to, but then we've had so many false alarms with that giraffe, haven't we? I think she's keeping her legs crossed forever. Always my mother, forever my friend. That's cute. Little duckling. Now that's another spring orientated one. Maybe that might go in with a bunny too. Maybe. But no, if she'd given birth, I'd imagine Twitter and Facebook and everything would have blown up, wouldn't it? With pictures and what have you. Oh, are they polar bears? No, brown bears, I think. You can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool Mum. Isn't that the truth? Well, it is with my mother anyway. Especially growing up. Oh, wolves. Pretty wolves. I definitely believe in love at first sight, as I loved my mother from the moment I opened my eyes. Some of these are so twee and saccharine and yuck. Another one that Alfie loves, penguins. No gift to your mother can ever equal her gift to you, life. Right. And that's the end of that one. So we have the bunny pen. Let's grab the bunny and we'll get started on our collage. Let's cut it out because I can never tear straight. Oh no, it's already starting to tear itself. Good job. There we go. There's our bunny. Maybe we could do the bunny and the chick, I guess, because if I do a double page spread, where is he? And they're looking in opposite directions, so let's do that. Let's see if we can get him out too. Oh, what's that? No, it's a polar bear. We don't want a polar bear. No, that one's not tearing nicely. Let's cut that. We have our bunny and our chick. Let's grab my journal. Let's rough cut around them so we can. There's our chick. Well, I need to be super careful because I may want to use bigger bun at a later point, mummy bun. Cut it better when we decided what's going where. Right, so bun could go. Let's move that so we can get the full page. Where do I move it to is the question over there. Right. We'll zoom in when we do the more details. So Bun could go over there and Chick can come over here somewhere. Do we need the light back on? I don't think that's making a difference, is it? No. I think we're okay without the light for now. Right. We've got Bun and Chick. Bun's very... can't see him very well. Okay. Bun and Chick. What else did I pick out? Lots of springy napkins. These, what I thought would be good to use, the tulips. We've got some Easter eggs, so of course it's Easter. Butterflies. Got some different pretty papers. Not sure whether I will use any of those or not, but this pretty paper that I quite like. Got lots of different birds in. Not sure if we want a bird though. Oh, did Heather do a bunny cam update? I missed that. I hope she recorded. Speak of the devil. Hi, Heather. Did you record your bunny cam update? I hope you did, because I missed that. Stripes. No, I don't want those. Flowers. No. See what other random napkins I've got lurking around here. Some macarons. No, I don't want that. I think we've got enough to be going on with these. Yeah. So, we've got the eggs. I'm not sure what we're going to do with the eggs, but they need to be included somehow. And these, I guess these. Let's cut that in half. And so I'm not sure what I'm doing. This is all trial and error. Could you say me a favour as you go past, please? There's a big round pot of gesso on the floor down there, please. I've just knocked it off. Thank you. So I think the first plan is to gesso. And then we'll start sticking. See, I've got a baby bun. Oh, I think we do need the light. Do we? Do we not? No. Oh, the light's going on and off like a... I don't know what, you can't see him very well. There you go. Whereas the daylight comes in and out. Oh. Then we're going to use him. Baby bun, and the Chick. But first things first, I think let's gesso, and then I can do whatever. Brush. Nice big brush. Get it open. My hands are being so bad, and you see the state of my finger. It's one that's got so-called trigger finger. It's so fat compared. Oh, my fingers are chunky because they're swelling because of the arthritis. But this one, oh my gosh, and it won't straighten any further than that, and it's so painful. I spoke to my doctor today, and I've got an appointment, but it's not for 2 weeks. Although I could try for a cancellation on Tuesday. That's what I tried to do today. Oh, we're going to need some, what do you call it, aren't I? Wax paper, greaseproof paper. I tried for the cancellation today, but it turns out she was on, but not in a physical capacity. She was only doing the phone calls today. So that didn't get me very far. Apart from her making an appointment saying she wants to see me. This is not good gesso, but it'll do the job. I probably should have done it if I came on stream, but I don't think that far ahead, do I? So what's everybody else working on today? Do you have over, you guys that are across the pond, do you have the Good Friday and Easter Sunday and Monday as holidays there as we do? We have, tomorrow's a bank holiday, I think it is, isn't it? And so is, today's not anything. Today's just, I know it's Maundy Thursday, but today's not anything big here. Apart from for Christians that will be going to church, I guess. But, Sunday and tomorrow, lots of, well, the banks definitely will be closed and lots of places will be on reduced hours. Hi, BG. We don't have any big plans, I don't think. We're up for the, not for the weekend anyway. I'm going to do Alfie a Easter egg hunt for Sunday when he wakes up. A little mini hunt, and we'll in the flat, in the garden, should the weather be okay enough, and carry it through to the cars, and then to my mum's where we'll go. I'm going to cook roast lamb and do the most of the cooking at home, and then just finish it off at mum's, and we'll eat at mum's because she's got more room. Where's those baby wipes? I think they're still on the sofa from my glittering escapades. I can't wait for roast lamb. It's my favourite meat ever, and it's usually too expensive, but obviously because Easter's coming up, there's lots of promotions, and it's spring. Oh, they are holidays there. Oh, cool. You've got Mythomorphia. Oh, I don't know what happened to it. The release date here was this month, and then all of a sudden it was taken off of Amazon. It was on my list, and they've pushed it back till April. I know you can get the other countries here, but I'll wait. It's put back to July, sorry, yeah, it's put back to July here. I can wait. I'm not that desperate for it. I still need to get Animorphia yet, never mind Mythomorphia, and I've not even finished all my half-done pages in Imagimorphia. So I can live vicariously through you guys for a while. Your watercolour in Mythomorphia. Sounds good. I've done a few watercolouring pages in Imagimorphia. Oh, your son goes to a Catholic school, so he does have time off. It's school holidays here. They have 1 week coming up to Easter and then 1 week after Easter. So we're coming to the end of the first week. Heat gun. Yeah, we have lots of Easter baskets for sale in the shops, and we have, well, lots of places do Easter bonnet competitions where you make an Easter hat, an Easter bonnet. That'll do. That's dry enough to turn it over. Yeah, we get a few stores that are open even on Christmas Day here too. Usually small local convenience stores. All the big ones are closed here, but lots of small convenience stores and petrol stations and things are open on Christmas Day. Although I think all the supermarkets still by law here, more old-fashioned law, if the shop's over a certain square feet on a Sunday and a bank holiday, they can only open for 6 hours. I'm not sure if it's definitely on bank holidays, but a Sunday, that is the law. Bank holidays, I think it's a bit longer than that. But, so yeah, we still have some reduced hours. And so all our supermarkets are 24 hours. But they close at either 10 PM or midnight on a Saturday. Although I think for the bank holiday, maybe they'll stay open. I'm not sure. Bank holidays have changed a lot. The lines are getting blurred. They used to be exactly the same as Sundays, if big if, anywhere opened at all. But it's getting more and more staying open because of the money, especially DIY stores. DIY stores will all be open on both bank holidays as long as they can, because obviously lots of people long weekend will be wanting to do DIY. Oh no, they had regular hours at Christmas Day at your husband's work, Monique. That's rubbish. I mean, fair enough if it's a non-predominantly Christian country. They're saying that the UK isn't really predominantly Christian anymore. We're super multicultural, and I guess so's America. There's all bits of stuff in here, flakes of paint that's coming off my brush and things, but I'm just painting them in. But even still, you know. And obviously emergency service workers and things, and doctors, nurses, of course they have to work over holidays, you know. But you know that when you sign up for the job, don't you? And that's understandable. But no. And that's the only perk with Andrew being a teacher. You know, obviously the schools aren't open at Christmas and Easter, so he gets those off. But the downside of it is that, especially for holidays and things, all the prices are raised in school holidays because it's premium time, and we don't have the choice to go any other time. So it's a double-edged sword. So they let the UK workers off but not the US ones. That's surely discrimination. If it's the same company, surely it should be all off or no one off. I never did do company law. I don't know what the laws are on that, but it wasn't something that enticed me enough. Right, let's move the gesso right off, and then we can decide what we're doing. Heat gun. Here we go. Right. It's just crazy, isn't it? The work culture where they just want to work everybody to death. Right. Let's open him up and work out what we're going to do. So, obviously we're going to have the tulips and the, you can see big pages, tulips and the greens at the bottom. The bunnies needs to go that side. We need to paint him in somehow. And the chick needs to go that side because that's the way they're looking. Obviously I'll fussy cut them better. So we need a sky. I guess maybe put some paint down, some stenciling. What have we got here? What stencils have we got? I haven't done journaling for such a long time I can't remember what I've got. There's a sun stencil. I've not got a clue how this is going to turn out. A panda, a bow, different flower, texture paste, petals. Sorry, you can't even see this, can you? Because they're clear. A big splodge. Flower. Yes. I guess we need blue for the sky, don't we? So let's start with that. I've got any stamps that might be of use here. There's a butterfly stamp. We could do some butterflies. Paw print, lots of butterflies, a stag. And it's black ink, so I'm not sure that will work. There's some bunting. Probably use the letters actually. Let's just get some paint down, shall we? Right. Unless I've got anything, maybe we could piece together. Where did I get the bunny picture? It's from a calendar that I got for 10p from Toys R Us. A Mother's Love calendar. There's a teeny tiny one there. And then there's the rest of, I've got Mum too, that I chopped out of. Yeah, Mother's Love calendar. Right, let me go to my bits drawer and let's see about doing some proper collage, shall we? Not just paint. Let's go and see what I can find that's bluish. I was reaching around in this drawer earlier, but I couldn't find anything that I fancied. But then I wasn't really thinking properly. I don't think I have any blue napkins. That's got birds in, so it's good. I know what I do have. I have some old catalogues and brochures and things. Let's go through and see what blue we can. Because we've got plenty of time today, right? We've not got to worry about Jean watching us. Anybody's taking her place. But I haven't seen anybody is. Yeah, they were 20p each. heather by the till, that one, and a and because I bought 3, I've got 2 of those the animal ones, because Alfie wanted one. There was only 3 left. Those 2 and this one, the witty one-liners. So I thought 10p each, 30b. Can't go wrong there. So I bought them. We were buying Alfie his bike helmet. But bike training didn't go well because he thought that he could just get on and go, bless him. It was going to just be like that. He didn't have to work at it. And we tried and tried and tried without his stabilisers, but no, bless him. He can't do it. So the stabiliser's going back on, but he's going to... Hi, Jen! Welcome back to England. We are doing a collage today, badly, with the bunny. So let's go through here and pull out anything blue that we can piece together to make the sky. Oh, there's some blue right there. Hi, Laura. No, I haven't seen anybody. The usual suspects for filling in to keep us entertained are Laura, who's just arrived, and Jess. So I don't know if either of those are taking Jean's space. If you are, let me know, and I will endeavour to finish on time. If not, I shall just keep going until I'm done. That's not very much blue, is it? Oh, big. Not great at tearing, but there we go. All different blues. There's a bit of blue. It's super early for you, isn't it, Jan? No, thank you for being here. I hope your stream's playing nicely. Got some of that colour. And some bigger pieces. Have we got any nice big blue background? That's more green than blue, isn't it? Pinks. I don't even know what shop this is. Asda. It's last year's. So I shall go through and see all these nice things that I want. And I can't have them anymore because it's last year's. I should have looked through properly and bought them last year. Never mind. At least we have them for collage purposes. Well, and there's got to be more blue. Maybe blue wasn't the end colour last year. That's grey. I don't want grey in the sky for... Oh, I'm wafting all my bits away for a spring. Green and grey seems to be the in colours last year. Oh, it's 8:30 now. That's not too bad. Oh, I'm still not a fan of 8:30. Oh, here's some spotty blue. Let's see, and it's all got utensils in though. Not utensils. Oh yeah, I suppose they are kind of utensils. Some lighter blue. You need to work on streaming, Jan. You have so much talent that you could share with us. I think you need to get on there, madam. Oh, laptop nearly went to sleep then. Look at that. Why didn't I see this last year? Mermaids. I could have had that bed cover. I could have done. I didn't see it, so no, I can't. How annoying. Lots of neutral tones. And the bits of blue they are not really worth getting to. Come on, why can't we have a nice big blue piece? Like the first piece I've got. I want some light blue. Some more green. Oh, I obviously used that bit. And there's a couple of different blues in there. God knows what this is going to turn out like. I have no clue what I'm doing. There's some light blue. Not enough there. I wish they'd stop writing over everything. Not enough there, worth it. Oh, there's a nice light blue bit there. That's dark. If you wanted beige, then this is the book for that. Where's the other one I just picked up? What did I do with it? There it is. This is a fashion catalogue, and there might be, although it's going to be smaller things, isn't it? Oh, here we go. Here's some. I've already been harvesting this. Which day will you be streaming all day, Heather? I'm confused. I was busy tearing. Not tear her head off. We don't want it ahead, so we can leave it intact. I've got something. Today you'll be streaming all day, or tomorrow. And why can't you go to the seaside? Who's going to the seaside and leaving you behind? I wouldn't put up with that. We're going away next week, but we're not going to the seaside. Well, I suppose we might make a run down to the beach one day if it's nice. We're only going for 2 nights. We're going back down to South Wales, where Andrew's from, to see our friends and godson, and who's good friends with Alfie. He's a bit older. He's 7? Yeah, he's just turned 7. But he has autism, so he's quite a good fit with Alfie, and they seem to just click. And because Alfie's dad has autism, Alfie gets it. We've just told him that he's different like Daddy, and you know, Alfie just totally gets it, and they're really good friends. So we will be going down, and we'll go to the farm for the day together. Although we usually stay longer because Lucas, the little friend, has had enough. He's more set in routine, and now because obviously Alfie's NT, we can go with it a bit more. So they just go when they're ready, and it's really nice and relaxed and go with the flow kind of few days. And then there's a big trampoline park. One of these newfangled inside with all the big trampolines that they can do all kamikaze jumps and things that we went to last time when we were down at Christmas. No, that wasn't last time. We were down for Lucas's birthday, but of course he had his party, so we didn't go to the trampoline park. But we did go to the trampoline park at Christmas. And it does, on a certain day of the week, it does an hour, which is an accessible session. So it's not got all flashing lights. The lights are brighter. It's not dimmed light. No, the lights are slightly dim, but the bright flashing lights are turned off. There's no music, and it's much quieter, which is much better for Alfie as well because he's tiny. Means he gets more of a go without having to be worried about him being somersaulted into the air by an older child or anything. And they get a free adult pass for a carer in with them. I love all these. Joe Brown's. I really love Joe Brown's clothing. So I shall go in only to supervise or to hold his hands to help him to climb on something. I certainly shan't be bouncing. No bouncing for me. No, thank you. Although Alfie is determined to try and get me to bounce. He was last time. Last time I didn't go in with him initially. He went in with our friend. He took both the boys in. But then Lucas wanted to come out and Alfie wanted me to go in with him. So I just snuck in without the special socks on. But the floor is spongy. There's no hard floor and it's really strange and hard to walk on. So I will get some of their special grippy socks this time. See if that helps. It was super awkward. Don't worry, Ustream. All the ladies in here are clothed. This is a Safe for Ustream catalogue. That's a bit bright. And none of your skimpy underwear in this catalogue. Let's see, what catalogue is it? 50 plus. It's for ages 50 plus, and 50 plus catalogues, obviously 50 plus ladies aren't interested in overly pretty underwear, though they just want to be frumpy, as if. Totally not the case, but it came through my door for free, so I thought, oh, we'll use it for collage. Why can't they have some nice big sky blue knickers? Because then I could use that. I'm not sure if I've got enough yet. That's shoes. Shoes aren't going to have any big bits for me, are they? Don't think. No, it's grey. Yeah, I love places that do inclusive. And luckily more and more places are doing inclusive sessions of different things. I just go back to thinking of when my brother was young and nowhere did, and it was hell. You know, lots of places. Soft play was just becoming a thing back in the early 90s, mid 90s. You know, the big indoor play areas, but it was so big and boisterous. And let's have some of this bright blue. Oh yes. And his life would have been so much better, you know, if he had had these things. No, nothing wrong with some Bishop Granny knickers. I do own a fair few. Although I don't bother with grown-up underwear. Asda is a local supermarket here. It's owned by Walmart, so you might have them too. But they do like adult ladies character underwear. And I have some Harry Potter knickers. I have Tinkerbell. I have, what else do I have? Some pink leopard print with Animal from the Muppets on. Who says you have to grow up? And they're nice big ones. They're not. Give me right. Let's see what we've got here. Again, I will remind you I'm no DD. I don't know how far this comes up. Let's see how far. Let's make a... We might have to go through and harvest some more. I'm not sure I've got enough, or I can paint in maybe. Let's just make a rough guide of how far this comes up. This is no how-to collage. This is... Let's attempt collaging and see what happens. If you want how-to collage, then go and Go and find Dee Dee Willingham's videos, or Kath's, or who else does amazing collage? Debbie Epps. Go and find them and they'll show you how to collage properly. This is the Mad Rat version. There you go. Can't draw a straight line, save my life today. There we go. Right, so move it down a bit. And of course they did Harry Potter ones, Gryffindor ones, so I had to get those. And I have Harry Potter pyjamas from Asda and a Harry Potter dressing gown from Asda. And that would be good to put on top for clouds, wouldn't it? Need another big bit. Where's the scissors? I'm losing my scissors already. Exactly, Monique. The cinema, yeah. I can't remember how old my brother was before he went to the cinema, and he still doesn't go now very often. But yeah, he missed out on all these things, and we're going to hopefully take Alfie to one of the either autism friendly or something cinemas for the first time, because he doesn't do well with loud noises. He's very noise sensitive. And of course they're super loud, aren't they? So we will take him to probably one of the inclusive screenings for the first time. We were going to take him Peppa Pig, that flipping pig. Hate that pig. But anyway, they're doing my first cinema experience, and that's running this week for the Easter holidays. But to take us all, it was going to be nearly £40 for a cinema thing that he might not even like. So at least with the inclusive one, they're often reduced price too. Because obviously I guess they reflect the fact that some children might not, get their money's worth because they might need to leave or what have you. Which is what we're anticipating. He could be fine. He could be fine. He could love it. But we need to do something soon, or sooner or later, about taking him to the cinema, because I'm going to the Harry Potter Studios again in the May holiday, because they've opened up yet another piece. And Alfie's asking, can he come this time? So I'm toying with the idea, but there's a couple of cinema bits at the start. And obviously that there's no way out. It's a one-way thing through the studios. So I don't really fancy that being the rude introduction. Oh, she's so rude, Monique, that pig. When he was younger, for a while, we had to stop him. I banned him from watching it for a while because he was just getting so rude and answering back. And she's a know-it-all. And as for George Pig, who's supposedly 2, and all he says is no. That's where Alfie got his no from for a while. George Pig was saying no to everything, so Alfie was too. So we banned that pig until he was old enough to understand that what you see on screen isn't necessarily the right way to behave. Oh, I've seen that, Shells. The Peppa Pig jigsaw, the ham. Yeah. Alfie, baby Alfie, well, even older Alfie, had quite a sadistic streak, because his favourite thing to do was to sit watching Peppa Pig eating ham or bacon. And obviously he didn't understand the irony, but it wasn't lost on us, that's for sure. Let's see if there's any more actual skies that look cool. Or any more big blue pieces. Lots of pants. We're on pants now. Men's pants. As in undergarments pants. For us in the UK. Let's see what we've got now. Let's see if we've got enough with what we've got now. Let's put that big bit in there. There's a page number on there, but we can paint that out if we need be, or cover it over. Of course, I'm piecing all this down now, and then I'll pull it up to stick it down, and I'll never remember where it's supposed to be. Turn that around. No, I want that. I really want that to go in there, but I don't think it's going to go. I don't have enough, do I? Oh, I do if I include that piece, I guess. I'm trying like to do a jigsaw where the pieces don't fit, isn't it? I guess I can't keep this as clouds. I'm going to have to just put it in as... That pretty much covers. Making such a mess here. Take a photo with my phone. That's a good idea. Right. What should we put up there? Will that cover enough? Oh, it's just all moving about. But we get the rough idea. Let's start sticking. Right. And I used my pot that I usually tip glue out into to mix pink glitter glue. So I need to find something else to tip it onto. What should I pour it onto? And the light's going to... let's put it in. Let's put it in the glue. Nice big glue brush. There we go. I'm using Mod Podge because that's the matte medium I've got the minute to use it up, and then I will invest in a new one. Right. Let's take the picture so I can see roughly where it goes. One picture. No, turn round. Right. Let's have a go at this. Again, remember, I'm no Dee Dee. This is not going to be the world's best collage. In fact, this is my first serious attempt at doing this style of collage in a very, very long time since I started journaling. I don't know whether I should be using Mod Podge or whether I should be using PVA glue, but hey ho. I'm already making mistakes because I wanted this one underneath. Never mind, but it's going where it's going. And obviously Mod Podge will make it sticky kind of for a while, so I'll have to, once it's done and all dried, I'll rub it with some wax of some sort. That's what I've done with other Mod Podge. I bought a tiny little bottle to try, and it's okay. It's not as bad as people say, actually. Well, I don't think it is. It is probably not the best out there, so I shall move on to try something else. Now, saying that, this little bottle is lasting me forever because I don't really do this kind of thing that often. The odd napkin page or something, but not like this very often. See, I've done it again. Done it again. Bye, Charlie. Thank you for coming. Little hole there, but we can fill that in with something else. Not the big one now. I'm having fun, that's the main thing. And hopefully you all are arting along, so you're having fun too. Well, there we go, it's all creased, so we've got some texture. Where's that card? I had a card that I would usually smooth things out with, then it's gone for a walk. No, you're a colourless blender. Okay. Don't know where my smoothing card's gone. No idea. Never mind. I'll find it later when I don't need it anymore. No, Heather, I'm going to suffer with my hands after this, I think, but I just fancy doing something different. So, and my ATCs are nearly all done, so I don't have much more to do on those, so I don't have to worry about boring you all by repetitively colouring bunnies over and over and over, because Dee Dee came out with the fantastic idea of making them glittery bunnies, so I spent last night putting glitter all over my bunnies and myself. But I didn't have stickles in the right colour, so I decided rather than doing loose glitter, you know, put the glue on and sprinkle. I mixed a big pot of PVA glue and glitter together to make my own glitter glue. Then it wasn't super messy and I could do it on the sofa watching TV, which is what I did. But yeah, I'm gonna, although my hands are already in bits from driving and all sorts this week, and ATCing last night, desperately trying to catch up so I can get them in the post. That's really bugging me now where that card has gone. I really want it and it's not here, and it's always here. Sorry if you're wobbling around. I'm just trying to find it and I can't. It's always here. Always, always, always here, even when I don't want it to be. And now I want it, it's not. That is super annoying. I can't even find anything that similar that I can use as for smoothing things down. Oh, here we go. Here's a card. Don't currently use it because I don't have one of these shops in Oxford anymore. Where's my phone? Which we have where? This one down there. Don't need that big pointy bit on it, do I? That can be used for infill somewhere else. She says she finds her card and then does it with her fingers anyway. Right, so we have these little bits. There's another one. Two. That looks quite good there actually. Let's stick that there. Oh, some hair too. We don't want hair in it. Hi, Judy Bum. What else? I don't think there is any other big holes, is there, that I need to desperately fill up? Up from over here, I need something. I think that's alright like that. I can paint it in if I need to. Everything's stuck down how it should be. Have a go with the card now. Let's dry that. I'll keep these little bits in case you want them. And then we'll get the napkins down and then we can decide where to go from there. Oh, I found another big piece. Don't need it now, but I found it. Well, I say I don't need it, I might do. Right. Heat gun. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Judy. Not quite sure exactly what we're going to end up with, but It's starting to look interesting at least. Right, keep going. Right, napkins. Oh, I didn't finish taking the back off of this one. That's right, it was being a stubborn git, wasn't it? So I just gave up. No, it was tearing it, that's why. Okay then. It can stay on then. Right, more Mod Podge. I was saying that I might just use up this whole bottle doing just this one. Just this one spread. Right. Move it up so you can move it down a bit. Which side do I want to use? That side. And I hate putting napkins down because I'm really bad at it. And this is why I started a napkin journal and then gave up on it after a while because I absolutely hate gluing napkins, I discovered. Oh, see, rip. And I haven't got up to the edges. But I can't move it now because it will rip. Is that all stuck down? No. Why won't you stick? See? No, broken. You can't see at the bottom. I have to put something else down here in the foreground because it's all torn. I can never get napkins to behave. Never. Right. Now the other side. Oh, don't put that on the wet side, Emma. That's not intelligent. I need a bigger desk for doing a double page spread. After you've got the background done, I'll close it and work on each individual side. Just remember to check periodically that they work together. Right, here we go. This one's got second layer stuck to it too, but I think it's just going to tear it. Yeah, it's going to tear it if I take it off. These napkins were a pain in the bum for that, these ones. Some napkins I found always separate really, really nicely, but other batches are absolutely awful. And this is one of the awful ones. I wanted to send these for the Debbie Epp swap because I thought they were nice and springy. But this was one of the rejects because I tried to separate them and they were just all ripping. And nobody wants a bunch of butchered napkins, do they? So I had to backtrack. And I hope Eileen's not in the swap because one of the designs I sent has got flamingos on. But only little ones, and they're very pretty. Oh, I just put my gluey finger down and ripped a bit of that one. Right. Where's my phone? I don't need that anymore at the minute. Let's dry that and then wipe my fingers and then we can decide what to do next. Heat gun. They're very pretty flamingos. They're like watercolour effect. But they're very pretty. Right, baby wipes my hands because they're getting all stuck up. That one's dried out. Oh no, it's not. Catch up on chat a moment. Oh, wow. Hi, Elizabeth. There's YouTube drama in other corners of the art world, are there? Over on floss tube and stitching. But people, my YouTube channel is only kept mainly for like posterity to hold in place the videos. I don't make sort of short versions of videos or anything. I might do one day, sort of like speed paints and colour alongs and visual art and things. I literally just dump the YouTube recording straight over as it is. I don't have many followers or subscribers or anything, and I'm fine with that. That's not what I want from it. I don't want to be a YouTuber. But those that do, the bigger YouTubers, oh my gosh, everything is up for debate, people feel, don't they? Hi Kathy, I'm doing my version of collage today. It's going okay so far, actually. We're doing an Easter page. I got some bargain calendars that had some animals in, so we're going to have a bunny and a chick Easter collage. So we're just laying the background down, and then I shall go for there. All I know so far is that chick's going on that page, and that baby bunny's going on that page. That's the Easter bunny, and that's the Easter chick. I don't know anything else. But it seems like if you do YouTube, they feel that every single detail of your life is up for debate. I watch Bailey J, and she just posted one of her vlogs recently. She does her daily vlogs. That when she has children, she doesn't know if she's going to carry on, because people think that they should be able to have an opinion on absolutely everything, and they shouldn't. You know, you should take it how it is, and if a YouTuber wants to share these things with you, then feel privileged, not demand that they should do this, that and the other. It's really gets my goat. And as for our troll gate, I think the name is pretty much semi-common knowledge now. And I did have a run in them with them on Janet's YouTube, and I did poke the troll. I couldn't help myself. I will not feed it any further. But if it now wants to come after me, then bring it on. Absolutely ridiculous. The vile that's being spouted. Oh, we've got quite a few anonymouses here, so hopefully all the anonymouses are nice, kind people. But if she, who will not be named, is one of them, then please go and take yourself elsewhere. You are not welcome in our little land. So there. You've got a goat now. No, Judy, but I will have next week. We're going to the community farm, and they have those little pygmy goats. They're not babies, but you know what I mean. They're little tiny ones. And I've got a plan. They also have tortoises, and they have rats that are seriously neglected and they claim that bite. So this time I'm going to take a big suitcase and fill it with animals. Not sure what I'll do with them when I've got them. I am, of course, joking. Legal disclaimer. But yes, I could get one. Put it under my arm and run. I am not joking about the rats, though. If the rats are still there and unhandled and they're claiming that they're vicious and what have you, I will be speaking about that to see if they would be willing to surrender them, because the rats have got no life there, how they are. Whether I will be having them or I would rehome them, but they have all their basic needs met. You know, they've got a big cage. In fact, they have the same cage as we do. And they're fed and watered. But they don't have much enrichment, and they're subjected to children and loud people like 8 hours of the day, that they obviously don't enjoy, because I mean mine would love that, because they're well socialized and they'd like to joining with people. But these ones clearly don't enjoy that because they haven't been socialised. So I'm going to... I had a word last time, but it was only a young boy that didn't really have any authority or know. So if there's no improvement this time with the rat's temperament and their behaviour, because they were showing obvious signs of distress, either that, or I'm sure they're not as fierce biters as they claim. I shall just, even if they are, stick them up my jumper and off we go. In fact, that happened with a so-called biter. There's a rescue down where Andrew's from, and they had lots of rats, so I went in, and a good job this was years ago. They've improved with their knowledge since then. They had lots of baby rats that kept escaping cages and things, and they didn't know how to sex them. So I sexed all the baby rats. The rats had been dumped on them, so I sexed them all and helped them split them. And I was looking in this cage, and I was just opening the cages, having fuss and helping myself. And this great big black and white, about the size of Lil, hooded rat climbed out, and went up my sleeve. Hi, is Ange here? I've got something to show her in a minute. And a worker came in and said to me, oh, when I was in there, oh, be careful with that cage. There's a rat in there that bites. There's a really bad biter in there. It's a great big black and white one. And I said, what, this one that's up my sleeve? And I'm like, well, yeah, how did you do that? She won't let anybody near us. But it's just a case of confidence, and she came home to live with us, and she was called Bronwyn. Well, we named her Bronwyn. And she did have attitude, and she did she didn't go out of her way to bite, but she was a bit fierce at times. As soon as she'd got her feet under the table, her paws under the table, and knew that she was safely loved here. But yeah, biting rats don't scare me. And I have had my fair share of biters and problem rats, but usually 9 times out of 10 you can bring them round, or at least get it to an acceptable level where you can handle them to do what we need to do. Look, and I got this really cool 10p calendar bargain, and when I send you your quote, your message for your journal, which I will do by post, I'll send you a post one. And are you watching? I've got to send you this. You so need this. Can you read it? I like long walks, especially when they are taken by people who annoy me. You need this as an ode to your co-workers. This is definitely an Ange page, so I shall send you this page for you to do something with. Yeah, a lot of rats have been like handed in at my vets and things that they've asked to, hi Kimberly, asked to have them put down for biting and this and that. And if they're otherwise healthy, my vet will not do that. They phone us and ask us, will we take them? So yeah, that's how we get lots of problem rats. We haven't had any, touch wood, this year yet. Hopefully the rat craze, our local big nasty pet shop chain, not stocking as many rats, because apparently they don't sell in this area, which is good. And the films like Ratatouille and things are now being forgotten, because that was a big craze that we had to pick up the fallout for. Everybody wanted pet rats. Yeah, usually, definitely when they declaw cats are usually because they're in pain. There's usually a reason why they bite. And it's usually fear or pain, and it's usually something that you, with a bit of love and patience, and knowledge you can sort out. Right, I need to dry in the bits I've just added and then see where we go from there. Heat gun. Can't remember where the bits I've added. They're here, aren't they? Yeah, no, we don't get, well, I've only ever, much to my shame, purchased a rat from a pet shop once, and that was my first ever rat, and that was before I knew any better. That was pre-internet and pre-knowing the issues, and I was fairly young, but that was it. As soon as I then found rat forums and things and learnt of the issues, never ever again. I do get from breeders every now and again, but that's because of getting them for health rather than anything fancy. I just like to be able to have a little bit more reassurance that they might last longer. It doesn't always work out. Well, they'd be cool. Big flowers. Trying to see anything else that can go in the more foreground. Thinking of maybe putting a couple of trees in the background. We need a couple of trees. Don't think there is any pictures of trees in here though. This is a garden magazine. I think it's all going to be plants and perennials and hedges, and if there is even anything big and decent. They're pretty, but we've already got lots of flowers. A bit of wall. And clock and some accessories that could possibly go in. Oh, there was a tree. I mean, I'll probably put some smaller trees in the background too, but there was a tree in one of the pictures of this one, wasn't there? Hi, Scooby. Hi, grandbaby Scooby. Where was the tree? There was a tree. Was it the one with the car? No, it's black and white, isn't it? That's not really going to go with the colours. Let's get some paint out then. Let's try with the paint. And I'm not quite sure exactly how this is going to go. I think maybe we need to put the bunny behind a bush or something. And I also want to include some Easter eggs in some way. Maybe it could have a basket and we could put some of the eggs in the basket. And the chick could sit on some of the eggs. Yeah, maybe. I certainly need a bigger desk. I can't even see the form. Oh, what's behind? Oh, there's all stuff behind everywhere. So maybe paint some trees in. Let's see if there's any green and anything big and green. Is there any big greenery in any of the pages that we've already chopped up? Well, we could put the ground in, I guess, with the chip. Where's the other page? I've got everything so piled up here now that I'm losing. There's Dummy Bunny. Oh, we could, yeah. Oh. So, let's scissors. I can always tear the edges to blend them in better in a bit. that. I'm going to save Mummy. Oh, I don't think he's a duck. I think he's a baby goose. And then just cutting round Mum here. Because Mum doesn't fit in this one. Mum will be used for something different. Make that into some sort of bush for him to be hiding behind. See if I can tear. To amount for the rest of him being missing. Account for the rest of him as he was laid over Mum. I want it like that, really. I can't have it like that. No, I need to cut his paws out, don't I? I need to cut the... because I haven't got any more of Mum to show. He was laid over Mum, so that's fur. How are we doing for time? I think it's 3 hours the recording cuts off, isn't it? We're coming up to 2. I'm just cutting the bunny out fussier so that I can blend him in a bit better. Oh, Anne shoves her calendar page. That's good. And she'll put that in with the message when I get round to that. There you go, that's better. That's a bit of Mum's ear there, but I didn't want to take a great big notch out of the bunny's ear so it looks like that he's been in some, or she's been in some sort of fight or something. That's better, isn't it? So. Although I think the bush needs to be bigger, doesn't it? Do we need to have a bigger bush that the bunny's hiding behind? Let me go back to my drawer of collage and materials and crap, basically, and see what else I can find that's green. One moment. I've got another one of those now. I could always put some more behind some more tulips. If you want something better, cactuses. Tissue papers have I got? Animal print. That's not going to help. Some green card. That'd be an option. Paint it on. Green. Magazine to look through. Walk amongst yourselves. I'm still here, just in the background, rooting for something green and paling. I think it might be a paint job making something green, making the bush, rather than finding a photo of a bush. Oh, I found some leaves. Right. Gonna make my craft pile over here even bigger. Let's see. Thank you, Dorothy. Right, let's see. I bought another one of those in case we just want to put some of that in front of him. Over with me. Some green. Some green card that we could cut out and paint the bush. That's a strong contender. These flowers, I think the flowers would be. Oh no, I don't know. The colours do go. So we could be hiding in some flowers, but I think that might be too busy. And some more magazines, and I did just find these leaves, but these are more autumn leaves rather than. Although, yeah, not too. The green ones aren't too bad. There's all different colours, but I could. Yeah, the green ones aren't too bad actually. Yeah, I think. Could make a bush out of the leaves. He's peering out of. How's that idea? Right there. Oh, there's some other books and bits and pieces in here. What's in here? Some brochures. This is the zoo we go to. There's other animals. I don't think there's anything with a bush. No. There's anything green and leafy in here. That little packet's a no-go. Not there for going back. Did find 2 more books. Bye, Vicky. Thank you for coming. This one. Oh, there's some grass. I could cut some grass out. Any trees or anything in this one? This is a Oxfordshire magazine. I think this is the one that I got my ostrich out of, that I did the transfer further back in my journal. Oh, there's the trees. Let's cut the trees out then. I can always paint trees too, obviously. Over here, let's cut the trees out. I'm not even on camera, am I? I'm over here. Oh, that's a food magazine. There could be some like leafy salads or something. Oh, that's only little. It's big enough. Oh, there's a bush. Take that out and try that. Just the leaves, they look an okay colour on there, but in real life you can see that they're far more autumnal looking. Look at that, I was looking for blue. Look at all that. Too late now. Those over there. Let's get back in at my desk properly. Right. Let's thin a bit of this out so we can see the bunny from the surprise. Let's move you because you're not needed right now. Let's move that over. Right. Don't know if I can show you any better up close, but you can see the lighting's not great, but they've got like a orangey tinge to them because they are supposed to be autumnal leaves, but they're still a contender. Still a contender. Let's move those. I'm liking those trees to go somewhere. Let's see what I can do with this bush. It's probably better if I cut than tear, because tear I get the white edge, don't you? And I don't want a white edge. Gigi does all the fancy tearing, doesn't she? But then she's happy with the white edge because she then paints them all in. But again, if only that would turn that way up. Like that. Obviously it's Like go old school bush. Let's draw one. I like how the bunny's looking. I just need some way of hiding that he's... Is that big enough? Nope. Try again. And that. Something like that, and paint the bush. Let's try painting this and see. We've got plenty of time, haven't we? We've literally got all night, if nobody else is streaming, because Jen's not here. Well, she's not at home, put it that way. Jean's not streaming, unless I think Jess is away, isn't she? And unless Laura's fancies jumping on for a bit, or Heather's coming back on, we've got a while. And if I'm boring anybody, I apologise. Let's do some painting. Let's get some sponges. Let's get some greens. Turquoisey green. I think my big green's metallic, isn't it? That would be okay, I guess. Oh, there's a sage green. That's a good one. Right, let's put some sage green down first. Use the rubber. Zoom you in a bit while I do this, so you can see what I'm doing. Bit dark green. I'm going to have to mix some green because I'm going to want some super dark green bits. And they only have limited greens. There's Jean and Eileen. I need to tap into their green supplies. I have multiple pinks, but not many greens. How do we make a darker green? Put some of this one on, and then we'll make a darker. Oh, I think that one's dried up. Oh no, there's some. That's a completely different green to it shows in the tube. That's darker. Right, let's try and make a darker green. Some more olive. And some dark blue, I guess. Where's that dark blue? Oh, an acrylic brush. No, that's not made it very dark, but it's a different green again. Not quite what I was going for, but we'll have some of that. No, too blue. To do another layer now. And green it back up. Dark black man maybe. Well, I found a black. Oh, and I've got hundreds of blacks. I think we're getting too dark and dingy now though. I need to go back with some of the brighter greens. Because after all, it is a spring picture. Let's try that so it doesn't mix up. Heat gun! Not kind of sure what kind of brush this is. It's a special kind of brush. A bit of a metallic on too. I think that one's too turquoise. That one is this colour. I think that's too light and not quite what I want. Why not have a metallic brush? Besides, it's only paint. If I don't like it, I can cover it up, or we just won't use this brush at all. Not even sure I'm going to use this yet. I'm doing all this, but good to have the option. Where did it get red from? Right. So now we have a shiny brush. Heat gun. I know what I can do. Which one is it? This one. These are kind of leaf shapes, aren't they? I could put some leaves in, some bigger leaves. What colour do I do that with though? Should have been doing this from the start. Let's do some. What other colour? That one. Couple of dark ones. try that and then decide if we actually like it enough to use it. Where's those wet wipes gone? What are we talking about? Animals. That's a good idea. Let's talk about animals. Oh, Kathy's baby's having a spa day. Although I bet he's not enjoying it as much as we would, Kathy. With the bath and nails. I'm not sure that's his, right? Thank you, Kathy. That's okay, Jen. You go and get started on your day. You have a good day. Love to Mr. Bear too. Thank you for coming. Covered in paint. Can't get it off. Yeah, that Pit's our band here, Dorothy, under the Dangerous Dog Act. But not just pit bulls, but any dog that looks like it might be one. And the Dangerous Dog Act is absolutely ridiculous. Because absolutely any dog can be dangerous if trained to be so. Any dog. In fact, any animal could be dangerous in the wrong hands. Cannot stand the Dangerous Dog Act. The most ludicrous, well, one of the most ludicrous pieces of legislation ever to come about. In my firm view, there's never ever such thing as a bad dog, only bad owners. Because absolutely any dog can be trained to fight, to be vicious in the wrong hands. And it's people that are the problems, not the animals. I don't care if that's not a popular view, but that is my view. And although I scale back on some things while I'm live, that is not something that I'm willing to compromise on. Oh, he likes going and playing with his friends, does he, Kathy? Oh, that's good then. My Rocky, he likes having a bath because he just likes water. But the nail cutting isn't. Just drug break. The nail cutting isn't something he likes, but the bathing is. Right. Let's see what we've got now. And I've done all this and I'm not going to like this bush, am I? Right. Get it up. My camera keeps flipping down. Oh. There we go. While I'm working on the bottom. Oh, I'm zoomed in. I am an idiot. Why can't I fit the page on? That will be because you're zoomed in. Oh, it goes better than I thought it would. There we have that. I need to fill in that gap there. So yeah, I quite like that actually, with him behind there. Not going to commit to it right yet. I'm just going to mend that gap though, now I've seen it. In fact, I'll mend it with paint. That would be the best idea, won't it? Save trying to fit a piece of what have you in there. I'll even pretend I'm Dee Dee and use my fingers. Mend all these bottom bits too while I'm at it. Come on, out you come. There we go. So he's 99.9% going there. Can even stick out a bit more. Needs to be on the floor there, doesn't he? Around here somewhere, like that. Quite like him there. Right. Let's work on Chicky. Do I want the chick on his actual ground? Or do I want him? Probably not, do I? Let's fussy cut him a bit more. I don't want to cut him too close because I don't want to lose his fluffy fuzziness. Right, there he is. Well, he's going to go down here somewhere. What does he need to be standing on though, or in? I don't know. Where's those trees? Oh, Bunny's gone. Bye, Heather. Bye, Scooby, if you have to go. Happy Easter to everybody too. Oh, while I think about it and while I'm here mentioning Easter, there'll be no stream for me next week because we're going to be away next week. Maybe have a tree in there. And I could paint more of the tree on. And then that one's got a really super busy sky, hasn't it? I want to do something with these eggs though, I don't know what. Or should this tree go over on the busier side? Well, I do quite like that there actually. But I still have all this with nothing for Mr. Chick. The bunny page is looking super good, but the chick is looking naked. I don't know what else to do. Paint him a tree maybe? Maybe he could have a big nest. That's an idea. And there's some, where are those little trees? No, maybe not. Yes, I think he needs a nest. I think he needs a nest full of eggs, and the Easter Bunny will have a basket and he's trying to get them. I think that's what I'm going to do. Where's that strip? Put him there. I have an idea. This may or may not work, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm thinking build a nest. All these pieces. Here and more. Pardon me. And fill the nest with eggs, and the bunny is trying to sneak out to get them. Yeah, I like that idea. Let's make a nest. Which sounds very much like let's make a mess, which is fun too. Where's the rest of that strip? Yeah. You're welcome, Kathy. Thank you for coming. Have a good day. I'm not sure, Dorothy. It's a bank holiday, isn't it? So there might not be a post tomorrow. I'm not sure. The Royal Mail website should say, I guess. Although saying that, they're not terribly helpful usually, are they? Some more glue. Where is he? He's under the napkin. smaller glue brush. You a glue brush? No, you're a watercolour brush. You're an acrylic brush. I know there's a smaller glue brush. Not smaller. Not as small as I'd like, but smaller. Right. Let's get nest building. Move him out the way in a minute. I need to trim the page, don't I? We'll have half our nest end up off the page. Oh, I'm dropping bits of nest. There's the start of your nest. No. Oh, so no collections or deliveries on Good Friday or Easter Monday. Typical. And there's us moaning that earlier that places don't shut for holidays, and one of the most vital things, the post, does. Oh, the post people do work hard, don't they? The miles they pound every day delivering for us. I just wish it would be a damn sight cheaper, because posting is so expensive these days. Could do with smaller scissors, but I can't find them. I had them the other day. Now I can't find them anywhere. I need to get a good, small, fine pair of, like, really small detailing scissors. Here's one. Oh, well, I'm sticking this one down with paint then. Way to go, Emma. And I've just put the wrong side down on paint. That's what you get for using the same tray. Let's clean that up. Luckily, it's been Mod Podged, so I can just wipe it up again. That's annoying because I had to sacrifice that egg. What are you waiting for, Dorothy? Anything fun? I don't think I'm waiting for anything at all. I do need to post my ATCs when they're finished, but that will be Tuesday's post they will go in. Well, one day next week anyway. Any day next week gives them plenty of time to get to Janet on time. I was going to try and finish them tonight in front of the TV, but after all this cutting and sticking, I'm not sure my hands are going to be up to the intricate gem sticking that I need to do. Well, the butterflies, for the rabbit ones, the butterflies will be, the gem butterflies will be easily stuck, but the actual diamond diamante gems for the other ones are more fiddly. I should just set the napkin with a brush and pull it apart, but that never works for me. I'm too clumsy and heavy-handed, so I find it easier to just cut, because I want each individual little egg. I always end up tearing the bit that I want as well. That's the bit I don't. So we're going to have some wonky, funky shapes, but never mind. You don't have one of those green ones that I ruined. How are we doing for time on the recording? Half an hour. Half an hour to finish up best I can before the recording stops. I can always start another one. But can't believe it's taking me 2.5 hours just to get to this stage. Needy would have knocked 3 versions out by now. I'm sure she has some sort of magic going on there, you know. What I could do with is an oval punch. But I don't have an oval punch. Probably should have done the top layer first, shouldn't I, and put the next ones on top, but never mind. I'm getting close to my dinner time too. I'm getting peckish now. We're having paella tonight, I think, Andrew said. Oh, Dorothy's waiting for Happy Mail, glittery stuff and sticky tape. Oh, I'm definitely all about that glittery stuff and the Happy Mail. That on. Can't believe it's taken me so long to do this. Such a simple page. Although I suppose a lot of it is looking for the right thing, isn't it? Well, it has been today. Got one next to that, a purple one, I think. Oh, bleeding tissue. I've never used bleeding tissue before. It's another one of those that's on my to try list one day. And a pink one on top, I think. Right. I know you can't see this very well, but I will dry it in a moment and then you will be able to. Go away, chickie. You're not needed right now. I know you're guarding. You're not needed right at this second, mate. I have to dry it in a minute because I can't see the wood for the trees at the minute either. It's all white. Why am I painting the front of it and expecting it to stick down? You can tell I'm getting tired now. This is why I rarely do 3-hour streams. And that one up from there. I feel like I need one more there, but I don't have any more. What's that? That's the egg on roll. I had a tiny bit of from there. Maybe I don't. Is that it? No, that will do. Let's try that and see what it looks like for a start. Well, the internet's behaving it. Tired? Yeah, but I've only been collaging, Dorothy. That shouldn't make me so tired. Right, heat gun. Nope, that's why I forgot that they're gonna show through and you can't see them, so let's stick on extra copies on top, see if that helps. Should have painted it out white, shouldn't I, behind? But I didn't think of that. Let's see if I can stick a double layer on, see if that will help. Otherwise all you can see is the pink ones. Right, so we've got to do a lot of this process again. But never mind. Never mind. It's worth it for the right result, isn't it? I'm surprised I've still got viewers left. I'm surprised I haven't sent you all to sleep yet. Oh. There's my... Get the glue brush back again. Still not amazingly visible, but better than it was. All the learning curve. Next time I will remember to gesso or white out behind it, won't I? Well, the other thing I could have done is used a napkin that's not separated and stuck all 3 layers down. That probably would have helped too. But never mind. Life would be boring if we got everything right first time, wouldn't it? You can't put the TV on. Sorry, I put this on YouTube and I'll get a copyright infringement. I'm nearly finished. Don't want any strikes. Nearly done. I need another white one. Look at it as fussy gutting practice. They still blend in to some extent, but at least you can see them a little bit better. Yeah. This one I'm trying to fold up a bit because I've already put the things that the strands down that were to go over the top. What do I need there? Purple one. A purple one in there must have been. Oh, I've done it again with the paint. Oh. This is why I usually have a separate little glue pot. Like I say, I use it to make glitter glue in. I didn't think right, and it was this there, so I used it. And so I need to find another little pot from somewhere. And let's put one more pink one on top for good luck. Well, the pink one's pretty visible as it is, but I just want it to be a little bit more there. Right, make sure everything's down. Oh, that one's not, that one's on the move. There we go. And dry. Heat gun. Oh, that is super sticky. Thank you, Elizabeth. I'm trying to dry it now. It's super sticky. That will do for now. Right, let's put that out the way. Time to stick the big things down, but I'm going to stick those with PVA glue, I think, because I don't think Mod Podge is going to stick the big items down well. Where did I just put that glue to? There. Monique said bless you. Right, let's get it, try and get it all in frame again. Let's move the distractions, the pile of leaves in there. And we're on the home straight now. Oh, and I've got the tree to glue down. That'll be done with that medium, haven't it? No, let's just use this now it's here. Let's pour some. Let's just stick some on the desk, shall we? Why won't it come out? No, thank you. Just get the bigger brush back out. Tree first. Where's the wax paper gone? Gosh, I keep losing everything. Oh, it fell down. That's why I lost it. Oh. Continue recording. My broadcast is coming to its end, so I need to hurry up. I think my brush is too wet. That's better. We should have Mod Podged the tree too, but never mind. Stick some over it in a moment. There's that card, there's that card. Let's just stick some Mod Podge over that. Have I got any there? Okay. There we go. That's for that. Now, bunny.